Whether you say the group Tibetan or Vietnamese or Chinese, I don't know. Entirely new human being. But the human brain, these I think remain same way. So now, study is very, very important. I always now expressing, we Buddhists should be 21st century Buddhist. Study and analyze. And mutual sort of, the learning, science, and Buddhist teaching. Go that way, we become 21st century Buddhist. The text which I think you used to study. If there's, I think the Chinese translation there, the mula, madhimika mula karika, zawashiro, gomuluruki, jai nan yare. And then the Chandakirtis and Umanjuba. In Chinese language now these important texts available. Even before translation, in Tibetan translation take place, already available Chinese translation. So I think in Vietnamese language also, I think Nagarjuna's main text, I think available. So you should study. Initially difficult, but often read, think. Then if possible, if someone explain, then these texts very important. I myself almost daily thinking and occasionally reading these texts. Very, very helpful. These texts is actually sort of, the instrument to transform my emotion. Very good. So you should pay attention, study. Not only prayer, but study. We Buddhists, particularly follower of Nalanda tradition, should consider yourself as a student of Buddha or Nalanda master. And then Shantadeva's book, Buddhist Avatara. Is it available in Vietnamese, Shantadeva's book?
Yes.
Have. So these two books are, to me, the most important two books. The Shantadeva's book explains about altruism, how bad anger and selfish, very harmful for our own physical health. Then the opposite, altruism. The Shantadeva's book, as my teacher also used to say, that's the best book about practice of altruism. It's very true. Since 8th century he wrote, since then up to now, 21st century, that book remains best book for practice of altruism. Okay, so you should study. And the Shantadeva's book, the sixth chapter, explain how bad our anger. Then 8th chapter, how bad our selfish motivation. So very useful. Then the philosophical field, Nagarjuna's Madhyamika Mulakarika is best. So these you should, pay more attention. Since you already have in your own language, so no problem. So you should study. Now, I, as a student of Nalanda tradition, now 84-year-old, but still I study. and mainly analytical meditation, thinking, daily basis. That really very helpful. I think firstly, your deeper understanding about Buddhist teaching, mainly altruism and shunyata. Very helpful. Then meantime, you see, more study, thinking, every day, thinking, study, is sharpening our mind. So, 84-year-old, my mind quite sharp. So through study, this study, not like you see, study about a history book, not like that. A study about our mind, whole system of our emotion. Then the reality, like quantum physics, there's big differences, appearance and reality. Most destructive emotion based on appearances. So the antidote of that, we go deeper reality than nothing. So all destructive emotion is based on appearances. When we understand deeper level, then that sort of appearance now no longer something sort of absolute. So all negative emotion very much based on appearances. Now quantum physicists also now begin to feel that, particularly some Chinese quantum physicists, they begin to feel once you study that, then they sort of strong grasping on the basis of appearance is reduced. This is exactly Nagarjuna mentioned. So now, that Buddhist sort of text, which translated from India, we Tibetan, we have about 300 volumes. So since now, I think more than 20 years, you see, I suggest some scholars, we can make distinction. Because distinction is where? Categorize 3 parts. First, science, mainly science of mind. Then also it's a science of particles, these things. Then second, philosophy. Then third, religion. So we compiled 3 parts: science, philosophy, religion. Religion for Buddhist. The philosophy and science is an academic subject. So we already translated into Chinese language. We also publish. And then Vietnamese not yet. Not yet. Uh-huh. Now that's your responsibility now. you should translate. So you see that book about science, Chinese translation. So reach some university in China. So some professor, after they saw that sort of text, they felt Tibetan Buddhism is true Nalanda tradition, and that tradition is a very scientific religion, they express. So now, I think Japanese translation starting. English translation, of course, there are. Then Russian translation. Now I think already beginning, like that. So these books useful about science of mind and combination, modern science and Buddhist science, like that, quite useful.